Hi everyone, thank you for still being with me here. I know that I say a lot of ums and you knows in my videos, and I'm really trying to work on getting better about that. But just please bear with me as I'm doing this, because YouTube is a learning curve, and it's just something that I don't have a history of talking in front of people, so it's just going to take me a little bit of time. But anyway, I wanted to make a quick video today about a couple of books that I have been working on. They're children's books, and they're actually now, I'm so excited, but they are ready to be published. And I want to share the names of both of those. The first one is The Blessings We Can't See, and then the second book is called The Gemstone Dream. And I'm just gonna, in this video, just talk about the inspiration behind the two books and what gave me the idea to write each one. The first one, The Blessings We Can't See, it's just basically, it was inspired by my daily just walking around in the garden. If you're a gardener, you try to find as many opportunities as you can every day to get out in the garden and just to prune, to pull out weeds, to possibly plant new seeds. There's just always something that can be done in the garden. And I just happened to be outside one day, and I was looking for weeds to pull out, things that I just thought that shouldn't be there. And I ran across this weed and I didn't really know what it was at first. And I have one of those plant ID apps where they tell you what the plant is. And when I ran it through that, it told me that it was a peanut plant. And I was like, that's really weird, because I've never planted a peanut plant. But I figured that it had to have been the squirrels or some type of pest that dropped it off. And so it was really kind of that light bulb moment where I realized, we spend so much time in the garden putting our dreams together and having a vision for how we think things should look in the end. And we're so busy putting together this vision, and things don't always work out the way we plan them to. In fact, many times they don't. But on the other hand, over here in the opposite direction is something being planted, and we're taken back by it. It's a surprise. It's totally unplanned. And it really works. Life is like that, where we just we have these hopes and dreams, and we have this project or this, I want things like this. This is how, we're so busy with our own efforts trying to make something happen, while, and a lot of times it's God doing this, where it's in something totally, a new opportunity coming up, or a blessing that we didn't really see as a blessing showing up in the opposite direction. We're so focused on what we want to, work out the way we want it to. But God many times has other plans. So that was just the inspiration. I know garden is a much smaller, it's a microcosm of what I'm trying to say as far as life goes, but there really are a lot of parallels between gardening and just life in general. So that's the first book. The second book is The Gemstone Dream. And really, I received inspiration for this book just by being a parent. My kids, my oldest one is 11 and my youngest one is 6. My oldest one's 11, almost 12. So we have a lot of moments where they've come to me in the morning just telling me about their dreams and all, the adventures that they have at night, or the, the boogeyman, so what they see in their dreams. That kids really do have some interesting dreams that they'll tell you about. But so it was a little bit of that. And I also I always loved the book of Revelation. I thought that the description of all the gemstones, you go back to the Old Testament and it describes the 12 tribes of Israel with the gemstones. And then you go to the book of Revelation and it describes the New Jerusalem with the gemstones as well. And I just thought that would be just beautiful imagery for kids at night. Just a nice bedtime story for parents to read with their kids. So if you're looking for, children's faith-based books, a book that a parent can read to their child before bedtime, these are, I want to share these two books with you because they've really been, inspired by, various events in my life, and I just wanted to make a quick video just sharing that with you all. I will link the places where you can purchase. I will link those in the description box below. So until next time, I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.